Hi, this is Katie, and today we are doing a very gentle chair yoga class. And then we're going to finish with some restorative yoga poses that you can either do in bed or on the floor. And so, if you're at home, you just need to get a comfortable chair that you can sit in and relax. And then, if you have any yoga blocks or straps, go ahead and grab those. Also, if you don't have those, you can use a towel or pillow, something that you have that is just at the house. And so again, this is going to be about a 30 to 40 minute video, and you can just do the chair yoga. You could also fast forward to the end and do restorative yoga. And this is perfect for people who are recovering from an injury. For example, this is my husband James. He has a broken toe. He's going to be able to do this class. Or if you're new to yoga or recovering from an injury, this is also something that you could start with. So again, we hope you enjoy this very relaxed, gentle chair yoga with some restorative yoga poses at the end. And so find yourself coming into your chair, and you want to sit towards the edge of the chair, so where your spine is nice and long and you're relaxed. And take a moment to just place the hands on the knees, and then let's rotate the shoulders up, back, and down one time, and then turn the palms of the hands facing up, and let's do 2 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale out the mouth, and one more inhale, exhale out the mouth. And just give yourself a moment to now breathe in and out of your nose, and as you're breathing, relax with every inhale and exhale. Before we get started, invite calm and peace to fill the body and the breath. Now let's take it into gentle shoulder rotation. So just let the hands come down by the side. You can keep the eyes closed or you can open them. We want to rotate shoulders up, back, and down. And then rotate shoulders in the opposite direction, and just stay connected to your breath, breathing in and out of the nose and relaxing. Okay, now we want to do some neck rotation. So just gently begin to roll the neck and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Think about inhaling as you open up across the back where that throat's opening, and then exhale as you roll chin to the chest. And then whenever you're ready, slowly reverse it. Now opening up, take the right ear to the right shoulder. You want to flex the left hand and press towards the floor. Just doing a little gentle stretch of the neck. You can also give yourself an assist here, opening up. And then inhale the arms up and stretch. And then exhale, take it to the other side. So you're going to take left ear to left shoulder, right hand flex towards the floor. And then inhale the arms up and reach up. Both hands come behind the head now, and you're going to cradle that head and look all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, just round the back for a moment, elbows in. And then inhale one more time, opening up. Kind of breathe into that mid and upper back. And now exhale, hands down by your side. Take the right hand and place it on the side of the chair, and then that left arm's going to reach up and over for a side stretch. And while you're sitting here, you want to turn the heart up towards the ceiling. Just feel that left side open. And then inhale up to lengthen. And take it to the other side. So left hand's going to rest on the chair, right arm's going to reach across. And then slowly coming up, we're going to go into a gentle twist. So you're either going to grab the back of the chair or the side of the chair, and then left hand to the right knee and rotate into that mid and low back. One more deep breath. And then inhale as you come to your center, and then exhale in the opposite direction. shoulder stretch. I want you to open the arms up and make a T position. Left arm's going to come across, and you're just going to hook that arm in, reaching to that right side. Breathe into your left shoulder. I'm going to take it to the other side. Inhale, open. Right arm's going to come across. And relax. And so now we're going to come into a little hip opener. You're going to take your right leg and bring it up onto the chair. And then just let that left hand spot you. And you're going to press that right inside of the right knee towards the floor. Just kind of open up that hip. Sit up nice and tall and relax. And then go ahead now and hug this knee into the body and give yourself a little twist. So you want to try to do a little glute hip opener here, almost like you're doing a little modified figure 4. And then release it and take it to the other side. So again, you're sitting up nice and tall and relaxing. You're going to open up now that left hip, pressing down on that left leg. And now you're going to hug that left leg in and twist into it. Try to feel that stretch rotate into the hip or the glute. Keep breathing. And now we're going to allow you to grab your strap or your towel at home. So whatever you have, go ahead and grab a strap or towel. And we're going to do just a little bit of opening of your calf. So you're going to go ahead and just hook the foot, and you're going to point and flex with your strap here. Point and flex the foot, or with your towel, whatever you have, or scarf. And as you point and flex, then you're just going to pull that in and give yourself a nice little calf stretch here, hamstring stretch. If you feel pretty open and flexible, you can even take it a little bit higher. If you really want to feel the stretch, you can rotate it a little bit into that IT band. Just slightly take it across your midline. Keep breathing. And then gently release it. And just switching now to the left leg, using your strap. Take a moment to point and flex the foot. And then find yourself going into that stretch where you kind of are pulling the toes in towards the nose or towards the body. Feel the calf stretch first. Take a little higher for your hamstring stretch. And then you can slowly just at a diagonal pull it across the body to kind of go into that IT band. And then gently release. So now we're going to do a couple of things standing. And these are going to be very gentle and very easy on the body. So go ahead and place the strap down to the side. And as we come into a standing position, I want you to just use the chair for balance here. And so we're going to first start to balance. So turning the chair to the side, or if you have it in a position where you can't move the chair, just hang on to it wherever you're comfortable. And you're going to ground into that left leg now and pick up the right. We're just coming into a standing balance pose. And if you want, you can pull both hands away from the chair, or you can use the chair to spot you. Whatever you're comfortable with. And then switch to the other side. Again, you can hang on to the chair the entire time. You can work to just use one finger on the chair, or take both hands away from the chair. As you balance, think about lifting up through the crown of the head, staying light in the upper body. Now one more balancing pose. This is called tree pose. So you're going to ground into the left leg and pick up the right, and you can do this pose low. This is a hip opener. You can also leave the foot onto the mat if you're comfortable there. And if you feel pretty open and you're comfortable all together in your balance, you can lift that leg all the way up. And again, you can hang on to the chair, one finger on the chair, or try lifting your arms up in traditional tree. See, I'm a little wobbly today. And just keep breathing, stay relaxed. Now take a moment to transition to the other side. So again, as you come into tree pose, you're going to ground in and root in with that right foot, lift up the left. You can stay low in your pose and stay here and just relax and breathe. Hand on the chair, one finger on the chair, or you can lift your arms up. Slowly release. And now we're going to come into some stretches. So I want you to take the chair and put it in front of you. And if you need to, if you can't move your chair, then just get where you can be behind the chair. So coming into this first pose, we're going to take our legs nice and wide. And as you're standing wide, you want to stand back so that you can have a nice long straight spine so you're not hunched over. And this is a wide fold. So as the legs are coming out wide, then just exhale down. Keep the head above the heart and breathe here. Couple more deep breaths. And if you want to feel the stretch a little differently, you can begin to turn goofy footed. So you can lift up slightly, turn the toes in and the heels out. If you've got a broken toe, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But you can stand goofy footed and then take that stretch back down and just feel a different stretch. Hit the sides of the legs. And again, heads above the heart. Relax. Nice long straight spine. And then slowly come up. As you're coming up, you're going to cross now the right foot in front of the left. Take a moment to lift. Inhale the arms all the way up. Reach up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then you're going to exhale down. Grab onto the chair. Same thing. Nice long straight spine. You're going to breathe into that back left leg. In every pose that you're in, give yourself time for about 5 to 8 just deep breaths where you can relax. And slowly come up. As you lift, go ahead and just switch the other leg. So that left leg's coming to the front. You want to inhale up to lengthen, give yourself a moment to stretch the upper body, a little bit of balance happening here, and then exhale, take it down. Same thing, you're going to hang onto the chair, let that upper body be relaxed, nice long straight back. And then just take a moment to breathe into that right leg, breathe into that hamstring. Slowly begin to come up. And then we're going to go into a little lunge. We're going to demonstrate 2. James is going to do a warrior 1. I'm going to do a high crescent lunge. And so I want to recommend that you take the chair to the side. Your warrior 1, you're going to have your right foot grounded, your left foot kind of turned forward. Your high crescent lunge, you're going to be up on your back toe. So both of these open the hip and low back. Choose the one that feels most comfortable to you. And then just take a moment to go into your pose. And again, you can hang on to the chair. So James is standing in Warrior One. You want to square the hips. You can also lift one arm if you're comfortable. And then I'm in your high crescent lunge where you're lifted on your back toes, going into a deeper lunge here, squaring the hips as well. Both poses, your front knee and ankle are in a straight line. Give it one more deep breath here. And then slowly come up. And then take it to the other side. So again, he's going to do Warrior One. That back foot is grounded on the mat. That right foot, it's turned out at about 45-degree angle. And then I'm in your high crescent lunge where you're completely squared forward, but you're lifted. That heel's lifted off the mat. So again, choose whichever one feels best for you today. Give it 2 more deep breaths. One more deep breath. And then slowly coming up. So before we take it down into a couple of stretches on the mat or on the bed, whatever it is that you're going to choose to do, let's do again some shoulder rotations, relaxing the upper body. And then reverse opposite direction. And then do a little shoulder stretch. Inhale the arms up, exhale hands behind you, heart forward, shoulders back, standing up nice and tall, just relaxing here for a moment. You can even rotate the neck if you would like. And then releasing out of this pose, just doing a real gentle standing side lean. One more time, opening up that left side. And now switching over, leaning to the left, opening the right side. And then slowly find yourself coming down to the mat. So if you're able to make it down to the mat or the floor, whatever you're using, if not, you can go ahead and go up on your bed and do this part of the class. You're going to come down, and I'm going to demonstrate a low crescent lunge before we go into the restorative part. And this, I don't know if you'll be able to do with your toe, but on your low crescent lunge, you want to have your chair wherever you can balance with. Turn the hips forward, and then just go into a little bit deeper of a lunge. And again, you want to keep your upper body as relaxed as possible. Give it one more deep breath. And then just gently take it to the other side. Again, you can hang on to the chair, the couch, whatever it is that you're using. And again, keep the shoulders relaxed, spine is lengthened, hips are squared forward, and you're just gently opening your low back and your hip. And then slowly relaxing. So begin to make your way down onto the mat. Lying down in a position where you can rest, going into some gentle restorative poses. So we're going to show you about 5 poses that you can do. And again, you can also just do these in the comfort of your bed. So as you're coming onto your back, I'm just going to start with a real gentle twist. If you've got a pillow or blanket or towel, you can also take it and roll it up under the neck if you want to get nice and comfortable. You can also put a pillow or towel or blanket or block between the knees. And as you're coming into your twist, take a moment to just relax and let the arms come out into a T position. And as you're coming into this T position, windshield wiper the knees for a moment. Eyes can be closed. And then just gently twist over to the right side. 2 more deep breaths. And then rotate over in the opposite direction. And you can gaze wherever it's comfortable, gazing up or looking in the opposite direction. And now slowly coming up. We're going to take a moment to rest in a hip opener, and this is called Supta Baddha Konasana. And so, depending on how open you are, your external rotation, you might not need to use any blocks. You place your heels together, knees out to the side. If this feels pretty tight for you, whether you're in bed using some pillows or whether you're on the floor using blocks or blankets, you can also place blocks to support the legs. Hands are going to rest with their palms facing up and relaxed, or both hands resting on your solar plexus. And just take a moment to rest here, allowing the body to do its own healing work as you breathe. Give it one more deep breath. Now coming into a modified legs up the wall. And so again, if you're on the floor, you can simply lie there and lift one leg and lift the other leg. Also can recommend using a block, so you can place a block or a pillow right underneath that tailbone, and you're going to lift one leg and lift the other. And you can stay in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes if you'd like. We're just going to take about 10 or 11 deep breaths here and then transition into final relaxation. So as you're coming into this pose, relax the upper body and just breathe. Give it one more deep breath. And then gently coming down and removing the block, slowly, gently releasing each leg. And then this is our final pose, Savasana pose or corpse pose. You just gently lie on your back. And you can do this on the floor, in your bed, the couch, wherever you're the most comfortable. I'm going to have palms facing up, shoulders relaxed. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. And return to inviting calm and peace to fill the body and the breath as you rest. And now allow the body to just breathe on its own as it's doing its own restoring work. And begin to move your hands and feet, bringing awareness into the body. And take a moment to roll to the side before you lift up. And then coming back onto your chair, we're going to end in just a real gentle gratitude meditation. And so as you come back up onto the chair, just kind of same thing, sitting at the edge of the chair, either hands down by the side. This is called a modified mountain pose. Or hands can be at heart center, whatever you're comfortable with. Eyes closed. Begin to think of things you're grateful for and allow those images to fill the mind one after another. Grateful for you and the time that we've had to do this gentle yoga chair class. Let's end with 2 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, and 1 more inhale and exhale. And the light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. So thank you for doing this class. Again, modify any way that you need to. Always listen to your body. Use whatever props you have at home to make the class work for you. If there's something that we did that didn't feel good, then change it the next time or just fast forward through. Or if there's a stretch that we did that you loved, just hit pause and stay in it for a while. Same thing at the end, those restorative poses, you can stay in those for 5 or 10 minutes. We didn't hold them as long today, but that's always something you can do first thing in the morning when you wake up or evening before you go to bed and you feel extra tight in some areas. They're really good at opening up that hip and low back area. And then just remember to breathe. Give yourself time throughout the day to do some shoulder rotation. Take a couple deep breaths in and out of the nose as you're maybe working from home or just staying at home taking care of family. Make sure that you take some time for yourself. So thank you for joining us, and we send you all of our love. Have a good one.